Welcome to Simply Podcasts. I'm assuming this is number 8. Sure. YOLO.
Indeed it is.
Yeah. We kind of have my cousin Cody, who isn't paying attention right now. So we'll see how that goes.
Melissa.
And we have Ryan Rival.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy.
We have Ryan Rival. We have Cathy.
I'm Cathy.
And David.
Hi.
And then me. And I'm Dalton.
Hi, Dalton.
Whoa, Dalton.
Awesome. Man.
Pay
I love you.
attention because
I'm Spider-Man.
I come over the house.
We're best friends.
Alright. So,
Hail Daylighton.
I had a pretty crazy night tonight.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Dalton, you weren't here for the story, sadly.
I had a pretty crazy night last night. I'll tell you about that here in a bit.
Yeah. So, I went to Westville. There were supposed to be burnouts today, but there weren't. With, it was supposed to be just us two hanging out, old time sake. But he invited some of his friends. For example, don't know if I should say their names, but I'm gonna say half their names.
See, I don't know who that is.
I don't like him.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
You don't matter, Ryan. No.
And
iPhone.
yes, iPhone.
You don't like.
He's
Yeah,
alright sometimes.
I kind of liked him because he was tolerable in band. Now I just cannot tolerate him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sad.
And Ryan, he was the one who dated my sister that wasn't the current one or the terrible, terrible one.
The one with the really curly hair, the fro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or snapbacks
okay.
now. And
He likes to sag a lot, I think. And there's this one kid I've never met before, and okay, yeah.
well, even
I
doesn't.
don't know why you said everybody's last name, but YOLO.
I wanted to make sure you guys knew who I was talking about. And there was. We'll get to in a minute. What?
You.
Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt this, but track and I always mess with him. Like, okay,
Really?
if a gay guy came into your house.
Okay, well, we went to the park in Westville.
It's also an amazing last name.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Especially when they announce it over the loudspeaker. And it's
Yeah.
boys stay at home for some reason because they can't pronounce names.
I remember when you always thought that. Yeah. Well, it was all those guys. We went to the park. It was a little while later when we got to the park that they showed up. Also, there was Sierra King there with her brother that is the one that looks like he's from the 80s. Awesome mullet. Just saying. Yeah. We were at the park, and this one girl from Westville was there, and I asked if she could have. Yeah, she was pretty cute. Alright. I used to talk
You
to
say
her
pretty
before.
cute. You mean like?
Yes,
like,
she was pretty hot.
compared to somebody.
Did you bang her?
Yes, I would. We talked a bit like a year ago. That's about it. But yeah, she asked to be walked home. Cody, Darian, and I all walked her home. Well, not really home, just to her car behind a restaurant. And
Good
after
place to
we,
leave the car.
what?
And that's where they banged.
Oh no one banged.
I said good place to
Unfortunately.
hide a car.
We started walking back to the park,
Amateur.
and as we were going over the hill where the railroad tracks were, I saw blue and red lights, and I looked over to Cody. What did they do? And Cody was like, "Wait, what? What?" And I said, "There's red and blue lights over there." And he was like, "Oh, oh!" And we kind of started running, jogging, per se, over the railroad tracks, and then we slowed down. And we were gonna walk right past them because we didn't want to get involved. Cody, being the most intelligent boy he is, walks straight up to the police officer and says, "Is there a problem, officer?" She slams down her clipboard, looks back at him and says, "No! Do you got a problem?" He's like, "No." And he
Somebody's
just walks
having a
away.
nice day.
Yeah. It was a girl too. Not a guy. And, oh yeah. We went to a gazebo on the park, and we sat down. Then, they asked if the... What?
I don't even know who
I'm
that is.
sorry.
So
Zach Galifianakis.
But,
Oh,
they
I'm sad.
asked the majority of the group if they were in the car, apparently, about something I'll get to in a second, or involved in what happened, and they said they weren't directly in it, so they let them go.
Freedom whores.
Yeah. And they came over to the gazebo and sat down with us and told us all what happened. They were like, "Oh, Lloyd took Angie's car, and
on a dare in the antelope
apparently
play.
a cop saw him do donuts, which they said he just pulled out really fast around a corner and hit a puddle and like started sliding. But he didn't have his license anyways, so they already had him there. And then for some reason, about 3 other cop cars came up. I don't know why they needed this much people for one little child. It's not even that tall. They like sat down and talked to him, and he had to sign papers. And they put him in the back of the cop car and have him sit there for a while. Then they had to search Angie's car. I don't know why they had to search it though.
Licenses?
What?
Or licenses?
Oh no, he already said he didn't have a license.
I know. I meant it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
Just go on with the story.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, they searched her car and they didn't find anything, which is surprising because it was Lloyd and Dylan Pettit, but apparently they smoke pot a lot, which everyone said. And
What a
they were
surprise.
surprised. Yeah, I know.
Supplies.
Yeah, supplies. But yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Then
Surprise,
everyone,
motherfucker.
once they took him down to the station, because like, yeah, we all thought that they were gonna impound
Taking
Angie's
down to
car
the
for
station.
some reason, but they didn't, so they were kind of happy because everyone wanted to have a ride home.
Do they have to go to court?
Lloyd.
Then they have to. All right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lloyd does have to go to court.
Maybe they want fries, motherfucker.
Lloyd does have to go to court, but he's home now. Yeah.
Is he gonna stay at home?
He has a $415 ticket.
A 450. Oh my goodness.
That's wow.
Yes, for being in possession of a vehicle that was not his, which Angie signed a paper saying he was allowed, and for not having a license. He got grounded for, I think, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, maybe 3 months.
4 weeks. 3 months. Should be like 3 centuries.
I know, right? But yeah,
People that get caught are stupid.
yeah, I don't know how this happened, but it was during a huge rodeo, and it was after a parade too, so it's kind of stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, but they all decided, hey, let's leave this place, and we decided all to leave. They wanted to park behind the gas station. They wanted to park behind the gas station to make it even look more shady. So,
Okay.
I went to go get some gas, and I came back, and they're discussing, oh, maybe we should get out of Westville, and they're like, nah, they're like, let's go to South Park, and I'm like, and we sat there for 30 minutes discussing the same thing. While Dylan took off being cautious and like, I don't know, he was just freaking out. But yeah. We went to South Park after hours sitting there. And then we sat at South Park discussing what to do next for about another hour while I was laying down in my
That
car
is so exciting.
about to fall
And
asleep.
David, I'm sad that I missed out on this.
Yes, Dalton, I actually wanted you to come because you probably would have liked this.
Why?
Because there was also a few other hot chicks there too, like that from Westville that showed up. Yeah.
Oh, what you said sounded boring.
Oh,
And
I just told you the story of how Lloyd got somewhat arrested.
yeah, I meant before.
Oh.
I meant when you were making the proposition. I was like, nah. Plus, I wanted to go court a woman. That didn't work at all.
Did she?
Neither of them.
Because they
Neither of
didn't,
them replied to my message.
and they didn't even go.
They
Yeah.
didn't?
Nope.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
How are you gonna court this?
Just gonna hang out and give her the present.
Present?
With the judge. All rise, motherfucker.
Yeah. We were gonna get fries, motherfucker.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story. Lloyd's detained at his house, I guess. And yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, Ryan, what about you?
Okay. So, okay, was it on the recording earlier about me going with Colton and all them?
Yes. No, it wasn't recording.
Okay, because I wasn't know if it was or not.
Go on.
Okay. Yeah, so I had lunch with, Cathy, Dalton, David, or it was dinner, Friday night. And then
It was done.
at the mall, it was done.
I say it was supper.
I say it wasn't anything because neither of you ate.
Exactly, even though my mom, asked.
I didn't want to impose. I'm sorry.
I know, I understand. It was polite.
Oh.
But-
Dalton, you're not polite.
Yeah. But my friends, Colton Barnum and Justin Burr and Dylan McConnell all picked me up, and we were going to go bowling. But see, Barnum really wanted me because of my pickup lines that I have. Because I have some of the best pickup lines. And so we went bowling, and they was like...
You have terrible pickup
No.
lines.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
They worked though
they're
for
great.
him.
And there was no girls our age. They're either all college or they're like 14.
College girls, come on.
You didn't go for the
College-
college girls?
College. I've tried on college girls before. They do not go for me.
Do they go for more mature?
Yeah, they do.
Did you have your mustache at the time?
No, I'm
why.
clean shaven right now.
You have to have mustache. Mustache will only work.
But as we were leaving, Dylan's like, okay, you still have to go up to those group of girls and use your pickup line. Okay, it's a group of 14-year-old girls. I'm 17, so it's not that rapish, but.
But still, it's getting close. It's getting real
Yeah,
close.
I went up to one and I was like, excuse me, if you're a burger at McDonald's, you'd be the McGorgeous. And she just stares at me and is like, what? And her
Oh
friend's
my
like,
gosh.
rape whistle.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I'm like,
Sure.
oh, okay. And I just walked away. And then we went to McDonald's afterwards
Did you get
Wow.
the McGorgeous?
because Burr's like, I want an iced tea.
I
So,
thought you were gonna
yeah.
say you wanted to make gorgeous.
Yeah.
No, Brewer he wanted his iced tea, so we stopped at McDonald's and which their their ice cream machine was down, so I could not get my McFlurry. I hope they burn in hell. But there's this group of girls behind us in a car, some pretty attractive women, and Brewer's sticking his head out the window, waving, hey. And so when we went up there to go get our drink and give him the money and stuff, Brewer wrote down on the back of the receipt, his phone number was call me on it, and handed it to the lady and told her to give it to the girls behind us. And the lady tried to handle it, and the girls no, we do not want it, just pushed it away.
Wow.
Brewer just got dissed.
Wow,
Yay.
But
that's pretty funny.
It was a great time. great time. Except for Iron Man 3, which like totally disappointed me. It was still a good movie though.
Hey,
Still a
no,
good
no
movie.
spoilers. No
Don't
spoilers.
even talk about it. Don't
We
even
can't.
talk
We
about
can
it.
talk about it for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's.
We can't talk about it until we watch it, and then we can ruin everybody's lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then we can ruin it for everybody.
I thought it's 1 week though.
It's no weeks. It's whenever we see it.
We're
Fine.
gonna
As soon as I
we're gonna
saw-
live tweet it.
As soon as I saw Life of Pi, you guys were like, sure, spoil it. So that's how we're going with every movie.
Okay.
Well, see, that was Life with Pi though, and it's been out for like weeks.
I still think
No?
it's pronounced P, which is stupid. So
Life of P.
You're an idiot. It's
It's
Pi,
like-
the number.
E.
It's Pi, the
Sometimes-
number.
Can you,
It's like
how many digits
theory,
can you
okay?
remember right now, Dalton?
I don't know.
If you say 70, I'll give you a blowjob.
I used what?
No, I can only remember, like, normally I can remember about 20
Aw,
or 28, maybe.
what a nerd.
I just started remembering this on Friday, so I don't want to hear it.
Because of Sarah's pencil.
But
Uh-huh.
when is the number pi ever gonna help you in life?
Circles.
Oh, no.
when you're a mathematician.
When is anything I know ever
When
going
he
to
exceeds David, you don't.
That is true, Dalton.
Right.
But Ryan, I don't think that's true. He still won't use it. He won't need it. Come on. Come on.
I don't know how many I can list that out to. I'll probably mess up. Like, I got out to 28 digits last time, and I messed up one.
Really?
Yeah, I was in the car with you guys.
Yeah, I was in the car.
Oh yeah.
I got out to 28.
Yeah.
I only messed up one.
See,
Nice.
I knew pi out to like 24. We learned how to in psych. It was by a device where it's like you remember a story, and in that story there's a lot of numbers in it, and you remember the numbers.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's-
do.
I learned it up until like a couple months ago, and it was like I had like in my head for like 5 months, but the story's left me now.
Hey,
So,
hey, David.
Yeah.
120309000552.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot it.
Well, actually, no, it's 552.
Yeah, it is 552. I remember that part, but
Yeah,
I
that
knew
was a number that was in class last year.
all year.
No, it was only for a couple weeks.
I say at least a couple months. Come on.
No. Anyway, yeah, I was like, what's that number mean? And I remembered it.
We both remembered it, but we planned to go through all of our senior year with it.
Yeah,
It
I
didn't
still-
work out.
because David's bad at stuff.
I didn't think you would bring it up ever again.
Well, I always bring everything up. I remember everything.
I should have thought that through then.
Yeah, you should have.
I'm sorry. Forgive me?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
So come with me.
Sing!
I'm good.
Oh.
So all weekend, well not all weekend, but since like yesterday night, I've been listening to like a bunch of montage music. Cause I'm a lonely idiot.
Me
I'm
too.
lonely too.
Cause I was thinking about us graduating, and me doing the our senior slideshow at the end.
Oh.
So
Don't remind me.
I was thinking of like at the beginning of the year, I would start out with interviewing not most, but like the non-stupid ones, non-stupid us's, about what are you gonna do, yeah, all that stuff. And then at the end, we'll end like film all through the school year, on our trips, in our class, all that stuff, and then edit it like in May, before, and with all our baby pictures and stuff too. Before graduation.
Don't. No, stop saying it.
I got a pre-plan.
I hate plans.
I do too,
They
but
make me
I-
sad.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
want to
what-
go.
So this year, I don't want to mess with this year's senior slideshow because I hate everyone.
Amen
So-
to that.
Huh?
Amen to that.
Only like 2.
I only like 10.
I like a few. Like,
I like a few.
yeah, same
I'm not
here.
even gonna be there for it because I have to go to Boise State.
Oh yeah. Where's that at? Is that in Central Arkansas?
I don't know where it's at, but I meet a senator. That's all I know.
Oh, okay, I would say Central Arkansas.
Um,
And how it fucking snowed yesterday
yes.
or the day
Yes.
before.
It was stupid.
It's May. April showers bring May snowmen.
Yeah.
I wish it would have snowed enough for me to actually go sledding, though. It didn't.
Oh. But
'Cause
if you want,
I want to go sledding and snowboarding, but I can't. And it literally snowed like twice. Now 3 times.
we
Yep.
should go to Antarctica and snowboard. Or
Antarctica.
glacier board.
Where it's large and flat. Yes, that'll be fun.
Glacier board. Come on. Let's do it.
Glacier board.
We're penguin sledding.
Off into the cold sea where you die.
Avatar.
Yes.
What
Never
sledding?
forget. Penguin sledding.
Penguin sledding.
Oh.
Like an avatar.
It's the first
Yeah.
thing Aang ever says, really.
Will you go penguin sledding with me?
Yes.
Actually, it says come closer, but besides that.
Come closer.
Will you go penguin sledding with me?
Best show ever.
Of all time.
I liked that show.
I still don't. They haven't announced Korra season 2 yet.
They are gonna do it though. It's
Yes, they are going to do it. They've been showing progress on the creators' Tumblr.
And it's on Wiki.
Yeah, and their wiki.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if I told you guys this, but I told someone else that I listened to the voice actor of Korra. I listened to her podcast because she's Korra.
Wait, she has a podcast?
Yeah, Jeanette Varney. Or not Jeanette.
I believe
Janet.
you've told me that.
Huh?
I believe you've told me that.
Okay, yeah.
Why didn't she tell
She
me?
has a podcast.
You didn't
Yeah.
tell me.
It didn't tell me.
Sorry. But yeah, her podcast is very it's not very I think it's in comedy. I think so. But it's like I think it's more of like hobbies and stuff. Cause they talk about their past and everything. And why you chose the like movies, voice acting. Yeah, it's not just voice actors. It's like reporters and actors and theater people. So entertainment people.
The theater.
Theater.
So Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, you with my fisticles.
Yeah, Fishcups.
Yeah. I'll get you next time, He-Man.
Yeah, I'll get you next time, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yep.
Great website.
Best website. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Da-na-na. 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 Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm the best. The best.
Da-na-na.
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I bet you were thinking that you was the best.
Minus now.
Cause I'm the best.
I'm the
I'm
best.
Best.
I'm the best.
I wonder if he has lyrics. Nope. I don't know. I don't see any.
Wait, Cathy, we made a SoundCloud?
Hmm?
We made a SoundCloud?
We did, but it only goes up to 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, total?
Yeah.
No, it needs more.
Yeah, we did. I tried making a SoundCloud. I did, but it's just it sucks. You have to get premium to get more than 2 hours.
How much is premium?
I don't know. I didn't check. I didn't want to. I don't have no money.
I'll go check SoundCloud.
But if one of our 3 fans want to pay for it,
Yeah, don't solicit money.
Cathy, you can solicit money all you want. Cathy Cathy just uses her SoundCloud for naughty things.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Gets me all randy.
Yeah, it does. For sure, Skippy Randy.
Randy, like Randy Orton.
I was gonna go
Okay.
Randy Jackson, but okay.
I was gonna go Cathy.
Well, Randy Orton's he's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Loves to wrestle.
Oh, it's only €9 a month. Don't know what that is in English dollars.
That's probably like
English dollars?
American
That's
dollars.
like $14.
Really?
it's like $12.
Whatevs.
I'm gonna go
It's
with both.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I don't know
Cathy's.
currency.
I'm gonna go with 13.
But yeah, you guys should go to our / Gone Wild Audio.
Yeah, you should.
Don't do it.
Get y'all Randy.
Yeah, it will.
I told my friend, he's like, why are there so many male voices?
Wah, cry about it.
Yeah, I'm like, go to the one that says F for M.
Or just F.
Yeah, or just F. It wasn't you, David, it was someone else.
Oh, I know. I didn't say like all of that. I was like, wait, did you listen to that one? Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, did you listen to the female ones? I'm like, no, you idiot, I listened to M4F.
I was like, oh, didn't know it was labeled like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cathy listens to all of them.
I listened to all of them. Especially the cum shot ones.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing to do to Cathy now. Is just show her random pictures of cum shots.
Yeah, does she not like them?
And she's like, wah, wah, wah.
Take that
It's
as a
just disgusting.
It's funny every time.
no. It's funny for the reactions, not funny for everything else.
I'm gonna carry a bucket with me all the time now.
Wow. He's gonna go up to you while you're in school. With
Yeah.
your bucket list.
That's what he did.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
That one wasn't that bad though. It was just in her mouth.
Yeah, it was just in her mouth. It wasn't like everywhere.
Was
Yeah,
it
it
just
was
piled
on
up
her
on the tongue?
It wasn't in her nose. Ugh.
No, it wasn't.
Ewy. Why isn't Cody talking?
Because Cody's boring.
Cody!
Because he's
I
rubber
miss
cock.
you.
Melissa.
Because he's rubber cock.
Yeah.
Cody! Bad
Rub
day.
your cock.
Can't hear you. He has my headphones on.
I miss you.
Okay.
David's gonna give him a blowjob.
Yeah, he is.
He
Just
wishes.
like that vibrator.
Yeah.
Man, you were working that. to
Yeah, so
that kid.
we went shopping with. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Okay, well, since both of you, like, had a stroke, yeah, we went shopping yesterday.
Fuck you.
David, Cathy, and I went shopping.
You're welcome for driving.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cathy. Thank you, Dalton, for inviting.
Yeah. David was complaining, and I was like, shut up, David. I invited you. And then
We're going to
complaining 'cause he had
Spencer's,
to buy
so you're gonna
batteries.
like it.
He was complaining that he had to buy batteries that were literally $1.
I wasn't really
9 cents.
complaining. I was like, just give me the rest.
No, you were like, we gotta check the price first. I don't know if I want to buy these. And I was like,
Well, I didn't really have that much money.
I have a podcast.
yeah, David barely has a podcast. Anyway, so yeah, we went shopping. We went lots of cool places, like the sex shop, where I got condoms that are extra extra large and still don't fit.
Really? Did you try them on?
Yup. They're not wide enough.
Did you go to the Dragon store?
I did. I went to the Dragon Raincoat store.
It was a good store.
Yeah, it was a good store. Here's some free lube to help you come again. I told Cody that and he laughed.
Yeah, he did. So,
Yeah.
And I
Every
really,
time you make
I
a-
really
every
thought
time
her
you-
joke was longer than that.
Yeah, Cathy was apparently drunk when she showed up to the sex shop.
yeah.
It's like, tell him the joke about the necklace. And then it was like 2 or 3 sentences long. She's like, I thought it was longer than that.
I swear,
then
one of them
Cathy-
just had a
I thought I had to do things about politics. Like politics. Oh,
Polydicks. More than dicks. Polydicks.
polydicks. Multiple
Wow.
dicks.
Awesome. Anyway, so we went
I have that condition. No.
They like to
I'm
multiply
not plus.
sometimes. They like to multiply. I mean, come on.
Go on.
Okay. Anyway, so we went in the shop, and when we were going up there, everybody was like, it's cold. And then David was like, let's cross the street. Let's cross the street. Like when it was the red sign. And I was like, no, stupid. We're going to get hit by a car. I was like, David, you have the worst ideas.
We
And
could have made it.
I don't know about car.
We
Let's
could
go
have only
straight.
lost one
you kept,
person.
no, you kept, you kept telling us to go. And then like an instant later, there'd be a car right where we would be standing. I'm like, yeah,
And
thanks, David.
we could parkour over it.
I hate you. Anyway, so we went in there and they have like a lube place where you can try out all the lubes, and they were delicious. They tasted exactly as they were supposed to. But I kept,
You
Cathy kept,
tasted
like,
them? You
yeah,
tasted them.
that's what they're for.
You're not
was
supposed
like
to taste the lube. You're supposed to put it on your
Cathy
dick.
thought they tasted like medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
taste
what
them
the
too.
fuck is wrong with my taste buds?
Yeah, you taste them too, bro. They're flavored for a reason.
Okay.
We tried ambrosia and cookies and cream. And Cathy was like, this one tastes like medicine. I was like, oh, that's weird. I think it tastes exactly, I think it tastes awesome. And then I got the cookies and cream one. It tastes exactly like cookies and cream. And she tasted it, and she was like, tastes like medicine. I was like, Cathy, you're broken. You're broken.
Wow.
And I accidentally went down the wrong aisle, and someone was like, hey, how old are you? And I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not going down this aisle. And I just walked away. I don't think that was the
How
answer
old
she
are
was looking for.
Yeah, I don't think it was either. You were just like, whatever.
Yeah. I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm not down this aisle.
You should have just said 19. They would have believed you.
Yeah, I could have just said 18, you know.
Which would be too common.
Or
Yeah,
35.
see, that's exactly. 19 would sound better.
Yeah.
Who cares? In a month, I'll be 18.
Then you can say you're 19. Yay.
Why? Anyway, so, yeah, we went there. And we went, David's logic is
I'm
flawless.
stupid. Don't ask me.
Anyway, so after that, we were coming back, and Cathy and David were like, we're so out of shape. And then I was like parkouring over the plants. And I was like,
I parkoured too, but I
I'm
wasn't as.
so out of shape.
your idea of parkour was you set your hand on this. I jumped up on this, the little up step, because it was probably like, I don't know, 2.5 feet high. I jumped up on it, and then continue walking. David like stops and he puts his hands on it, and he like.
It was no
Yeah.
the thing that I jumped on was like 4 feet or 5.
I went on stairs.
Whoa. Yeah, Cathy went up the stairs. I was like, come on, Cathy. And then she said something. I have no idea what it was.
I don't remember what I said.
Yeah. Anyway, so we also went to the mall where
Let's go to
We did go there first though.
I said we also. I didn't say we did after that. I just thought that was the more exciting story.
It was.
Anyway, so we went to the
Spencer's.
mall. We went to the mall before, and we went to Hot Topic. And David, you forgot to buy that beanie.
Oh yeah, crap. Next time we go to the
You
mall.
what? The beanie?
Oh, he was gonna buy
Yeah, he was gonna
the
buy-
shades, and I was gonna buy the beanie. So we could also get another deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, next
Yeah,
time we
we'll
go there.
just next weekend, I guess. Because we'll probably go there again.
Never forget? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a bow tie and a beanie.
Yeah. We looked
Yeah.
around and we didn't really find anything that was cheap enough. I was gonna get a Squirtle shirt.
But wasn't it like $25?
Yeah,
It was-
somewhere around there.
It was $21. I was like, nope.
Nope.
And
I wanted all
then I
three.
looked at a belt and it was $26. I was like, "Ugh."
You cunts.
I was like, no, cannot want. Anyway, yeah, I've said it away like 7 times. YOLO. We went to Spencer's after that, and we went in there with one purpose: and I'm pretty
You
sure.
went in there with one purpose.
Yeah, and your purpose was to follow me. That's one purpose. Um,
Uh,
I
we
was
went in
collectively,
there.
that was 3 purposes, but okay.
I was guidance.
Yeah.
Yes, Cathy was my moral support.
Yeah.
I
Because I'm
was
pretty
your
sure you're not
physical
supposed to be able
support.
to buy that, but
Yeah, he didn't even ask for age.
Yeah.
yeah,
I guess he just assumed you were 18.
I don't. Yeah, probably. Or he just didn't want to ask me because of
And
my
he's like,
vacant stare.
yeah,
Scared.
you're a guy. You're buying a vibrator. I support you.
Yeah, it's
I,
probably like
You
probably
gotta
not for you
stimulate
anyway.
that prostate.
Absolutely, like probably not for you anyway.
What?
It's a G spot. G spot. It's a junior G spot.
Junior.
Yeah.
Ryan, stop.
I looked up reviews on it too, and one person said it was really bad, and then 2 people said
It was
not enough
amazing.
vibration.
Oh.
I
Oh, maybe
Really?
because they got used to it.
don't know.
What's wrong with them? It's like my taste
So
buds.
I'm hoping I won't ruin.
Her
Hallie's
experience?
first experience with that.
Oh. I hope you don't.
She sticks
Anyway.
in the wrong hole.
No,
Whoops.
it's not nothing like that.
Oh, there goes my sinuses.
It's just like, oh, my ear, but okay.
Ow, my
There-
eyeball. No.
Silence.
No.
Yes, Delson?
So I bought a vibrator because I wanted to. I've always wanted to buy an awkward gift and then surprise someone with it, like super awkward, like sexual. And I was like, this could be a great way to make new friends, to increase the bonding of a relationship or whatever.
Yeah, it was only $10 too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
amazing.
it's $10,
Yeah.
and I bought it for Hallie.
Halle Berry?
Yes,
Catwoman?
Halle Berry, Catwoman, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's Catwoman,
She's Spider Woman.
and I'm Batman. She's Tuba, and I'm Batman.
I love you too, Tuba.
I love you, Tuba. 2 is for Tuba. Don't know why. So I bought that, and the dude just didn't care at all. I was like, pretty sure I'm not supposed to be allowed to buy that, but whatever. He didn't ask for
Yeah.
age or anything. He was just like, "Have a great day." And I was like, "Thanks, you too."
Yeah, I don't think there's a specific age on those anyways, because there isn't like on condoms and such.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's different. That's like sex help.
These are toys, and that's for protection. I think you're allowed to buy protection.
That's more of a health issue
Yeah.
than a pleasure issue.
And talking about those, we stopped off at Walmart on our way through Fayetteville because we needed like donuts, Mountain Dews, and stuff. We saw a young couple. The girl was quite hot. That's what got our attention. They went over to the condom section, and we watched them there, and we saw them pick up the box of them. Like we were trying to hurry out the door. I'm like, wait, guys, you picked the wrong ones. Those are gonna break on you. And the guy's like, no, these are the right ones.
No, these are the right ones.
Yeah, they
Like a big smile on his face, and they got out of the store pretty quick.
They're frisky, weren't they?
Sure were. And Barnum was just like, man, I wish I
I
could
bet
get
these
the
are the
girl
ones I
right now.
got.
Barn needs to stop. Like,
Dragons
seriously.
are rare.
Yeah, they are. Maybe you
Yeah.
should put your baby dragon away.
Baby. Funny.
Baby dragons are still pretty big, bro. Come on.
You don't even know.
You don't know me.
Baby
So,
dragons are at least the
You
size
want
of
to
a
go
house.
into you guys have any stories from shopping? We went to Hastings. It was really sad.
Because Hastings is
Yes.
closing.
Yeah,
No,
Hastings.
But we can always go to like Fort Smith or Russellville or Muskogee.
No, we can't. We have to go to Fayetteville.
Those are the closest places.
Fort Smith
Yep.
is the only one that I would consider.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hey Ryan, they have a sale on
We can go
comic
to
books.
Russellville and go to Whataburger. Whataburger.
Or we can go to Muskogee and go to the castle.
I've never been to Whataburger. Yeah, we need to do that. Go to like Renaissance Fest.
Ryan, there's a sale on all comic books.
Wait, there's a
there.
medieval times in Muskogee?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Renaissance Fest.
Yeah.
That's the castle.
Oh, let's go to that one.
What'd you say, David?
Yeah, I'll bring my kilt and my sword.
Ryan's not
My
listening
dagger?
to me, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because I've been to medieval times, but only in, I think, Dallas.
Really?
That was amazing.
Cool.
That's cool. I went to one, but it was in like the middle of Kansas, which is super boring. So
It's super flat.
yeah, it is. I got a shield though,
I've
and a
never
wooden
been.
sword.
I've never been to a Renaissance fair.
I tried to sharpen the sword with a grinder and it broke in half, and I was mad.
The grinder or the sword?
It was a wooden sword.
Oh, that's why.
Thanks.
I didn't buy any. The only thing I bought was a flag to commemorate my time being there. I didn't buy a sword or a shield or anything.
I bought a shield, but my mom was too cheap to have it painted. So I just have a wooden shield with a dragon on it that has no paint in it.
Sweet. I wonder how much a chainmail chest piece would cost.
Like $100.
I meant like if you had someone make it. At
It
the
must be pretty
Renaissance
cheap because shark divers and things. Because they
Whoa.
use it to protect them.
fair. Oh, they
You
do?
can make your own chainmail out of bottle, like the pop.
No, that's
thing.
just a weak
caps.
chainmail. I want actual chainmail.
It takes a really long time.
So we
to
can
make.
go diving with the sharks. Come on.
Yeah. I want to go
Go
see.
Bora Bora.
That's all we need to go diving. Is a
Because
That's it.
chainmail shirt.
That's it.
you
Who
know
needs
during the
explaining?
Holy
We'll be
Wars,
invincible.
Oxygen.
during the Holy Wars, it wasn't that hard to pierce through the armor. Yeah, I mean, their teeth would probably just chew right through me.
Were you there?
Maybe.
No.
Do I have to tell
No.
you about my personal life? I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't think
Yes.
so.
whole
It's a
point of this-
podcast.
That's the whole point of this therapy.
But that's too personal. I can't tell them my secrets.
Yeah, it is.
No one's gonna listen to this.
That is true. I'm an old man.
Does anybody else have shopping stories from yesterday?
Well, you pretty much told my story, so.
Well, you did. You did throw that vibrator like a boss. Like a boss.
Yeah, I did.
With company
I did
with the other
that.
car.
Yeah, I did that to a dude.
That was
Not
there.
dude. I was staring at this dude in a car. While we
I
were
was
stopped at a
also
restaurant.
staring at him.
And I didn't know who you were doing that to. I thought you were doing it to me. I'm like, I'm driving. I'm not even looking. But then we slowed down a little bit and they go forward. And I was like, oh, that guy looks confused as hell.
And then,
Yeah,
then
I
when you
was
started
like-
passing.
I was like being super sensual about it, and I pulled it out. I was like licking it. Oh my god, the dude was just staring at me, and his expression was like constantly changing. He'd like
Yeah.
almost smile, and then he'd like look really disgusted, and then he'd almost smile, and then he'd look away, and then he'd look back, and then he
When
told
I saw him, he looked befuddled as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once you passed him, like when they went ahead of us, he told that whatever that person was next to him that
yeah,
I
I think
guess.
it was his girlfriend because they seem to be of the same age, and otherwise he would be sitting in passenger seat.
Yeah. So yeah, he told
See,
her.
I'm a
Yeah,
What?
you are.
detective.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
He was old enough to be in the passenger seat, but he wasn't in the passenger seat, and the other was a female. They both seem to be of the same age, so I assume that they are a couple.
Because you wouldn't do that
Otherwise,
for your
he'd just sit in
sister.
the front seat.
Yeah, the
Which
girl
seats
probably would have gotten
did
it.
I take?
It's Thursday.
Get out.
9 in the afternoon.
It's Doomsday. Gotta get that on Doomsday.
Anyway, yeah, he like turned to his girlfriend and told her, and then he looked back, and I was just like waving furiously at him. I was like, and his mom in the front seat was like giving me like just staring out the windshield because she didn't see me. I guess she was just hearing what they were telling.
She
Each
looked
other?
pretty young.
She was mad. she was like, her face looked like it was like, I don't even know. It looked like she was trying to melt the windshield with her eyes.
Is that why she has sunglasses?
Heat vision.
I don't know.
Cyclops.
She was like, she
It
was,
was like
she
cloudy
was,
as fuck outside.
she was angry.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, she was pretty mad.
I bet she was. I mean, I don't think I want someone deep throwing a dildo in front of my kids. Or kid and kid's
You know about
girlfriend.
life.
Or kid and kid's boyfriend.
Train simulator, bitch, motherfucker.
Train simulator. Watch
Where
that
the
train
train
go.
go?
I roll
Pull
up to the
station.
station,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
on
on
time.
time.
Stacking
Stacking
that
those
chicks
chicks
when they
that
hop
hop
on
on
my
my
line.
Oh. Okay.
Just hand me the control, then I'm motherfucking taking.
Okay. If you don't have any more stories, I got questions.
Alright, shoot.
I have this story of me showing my dick to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Fine.
So, Joanna.
Let's just call her Cornut for now.
Cornut. Okay. Yeah. Cornut was receiving very
Paraphernalia.
small dragons, very small. Okay.
Dragon Juniors.
Yeah, Dragon Juniors.
Dragon hatchlings.
Naked Weasel. Guys were sending her pictures of their genitalia, and Cameron and I, as of course, were like, show us, and they were having a discussion amongst themselves, and then she said something weird, and I was like, oh, what did you say? She's like, you don't want to know, and I was like, I absolutely want to know. I always want to know. I was like, I don't even care if it's good. She's like, speaking of the devil. And she showed me, and I was like, well, it looks like it's an average amount of fur. And she's like, no, it's too small. I was like, okay. Well, you're
She's so
not going
demanding.
for average. You're really going for gold there, or nut.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is. Then, two other guys were supposed to, but they were really slow. It took them like an entire hour to not send it. She was supposed to forward the pictures to me afterwards, but she didn't.
Never forget.
I was supposed to judge them. And so I was like it was like 20 minutes later because I was like, should I do this? I don't know, maybe. And then I pulled up a picture of my dragon and just held it for like 15 minutes, just holding it there. And she would look really close to my phone, almost look at it, and she'd like look away.
Which one, Cornut or
Cornut.
Goofball? Okay.
Yeah, she would look really close, and eventually she started talking to Cameron again. I just like, Cornut, I've just been sitting here, picture of me for like 15 minutes, and you didn't even notice. And she's like, oh, what picture? I want to see. And Cameron's like, I'm not sure you do. I'm not sure you do. And Joanna's like, oh yeah, I do. And I was like, yeah, you do. And then I was like, is this picture? And she was like, oh, that's
It's a dragon.
yeah. She was like,
Dragon.
Are you playing Skyrim?
She was like, oh.
Was this in the sky?
Yes. And then she was like, if there's anyone less modest than you, they're going to die. And I was like, well, I think I'm going to die too. And she was like, yeah, but they're going to die much sooner than you. I was like, okay, great. But then...
You're such a modest man. I want to be
yeah,
you when
then I
grow
closed
up.
that picture, and I like laid my phone against my leg. And Cameron had already been like, oh, I'm not interested or whatever. And she like...
Yeah, she is.
She like glanced over. I was like, I saw that. You want to see? And she was like, no. And then I was like, this is the picture, and she just stared at it for like 10 seconds. She's like, okay. I was like, yeah.
Not trying to hold back the The orgasm.
I was like, it's better than okay.
It's
Or something like
deadly.
It's a
Some-
cheese wheel.
Some creepy line. Yeah, it's a cheese wheel.
It goes in a circle.
Yeah.
What?
You don't understand the reference.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
Hmm.
Ryan, stop messing with your tablet.
I'm sorry. Looking at that funny. Couldn't forward. I have nothing to add.
Okay,
I'm
Ryan.
tired.
Ryan,
Here's a
get
question.
off.
Here's a question.
Okay.
What for you? What is the worst way to wake up?
Oh, would someone give me a wet willy? That is like
Stop.
the worst. I'm not even moving it now. Yeah.
Can I answer
someone
this
give me a
question?
wet
Yes,
willy. That
yes,
is
for everyone.
the worst.
Dead.
Dead. Well, you wouldn't really wake up.
Sure, I would. I'd wake up. I'd be like, oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay. Oh, is that my body?
Oh, that's what? Oh.
Okay, can you repeat the question? Because I'm getting
What's the
annoyed
worst
by
way
this
to wake up?
tapping.
What's the worst way to wake up? What's the worst way to wake up?
Worst way to wake up.
David's gonna say with another man or with,
With another woman? Oh no.
With Dalton.
wow. Okay.
I'm kidding. It would probably be.
With Allison.
No. I want to be worse.
She'd be like smacking you around and be like, get up, David.
Yeah, she'd
Smack
probably
me, baby.
she'd probably put me in handcuffs or something.
Should probably make you do Korean.
Yeah, I'd be really sad. She'd probably dye my hair while I'm asleep.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She'd probably die.
You
She'd
just
probably
saw the
die
video
and
of James
your hair.
dancing.
Oh, wait, what?
Speaking of dancing, you guys just saw the video of James dancing.
Yeah, for the first time
Oh,
ever.
that was so disturbing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, shook his booty. But my answer to this question would probably be with a dildo in my mouth and my ass.
Best way to wake up.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Him?
Okay,
So-
Ryan. Seriously.
Ryan was wet Willie. Dalton is dead.
Seriously, Ryan. You're screwing up this audio. Ryan! Can you kick him?
It sounds like a bug killer.
Play your Game Boy instead.
Oh,
Seriously,
yeah.
do anything but.
Okay. We're gonna finish
Ryan.
this without Ryan. See you, Ryan.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, for me, the worst way to wake up. I don't know.
You have to
Hey,
think
you know
about
what the
this too,
Skype
right?
thing looks like?
What?
My Skype?
No, the generic Skype thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It,
It looks like a bum and an egg.
a what?
It looks like hatching an egg.
No comprende, señor.
The
Because it's got like
emblem
the
for
shoulders
Skype.
thing.
The emblem
It's
for
got the
Skype.
shoulders, and then it's got the head, but they're separated. So it just looks like you're hatching an egg.
The emblem for Skype.
The generic Skype icon if you don't have a picture.
Oh, I gotta look for that because I don't know if I have any friends without that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, it's the Okay. Do you have any friends without pictures on their Skype?
Just look up at the corner with the thing, with the Friends Plus thing.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a bum and an egg.
It does.
Yeah, it really does.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
He
it
can-
is.
He wasn't really doing anything, so Cathy kicked him off.
Yeah, I did.
So-
Okay. Also, he was saying he was falling asleep, so
Yeah,
because he's a cunt. Okay.
and he was also making a lot of background annoying noises.
Drink.
So, you got another question?
I do got another question.
Sweet.
What is the creepiest thing someone has said or done to you?
I
so many-
cannot level that. Dalton
so many-
said so many creepy things,
So many things.
but done to me anyways. It would probably be some random person. Don't know who it was. Just start stroking my back.
Probably me.
It wasn't you.
It
I wish
was
it
or
was.
wasn't?
This was like before I even met you guys. Before I even came to Arkansas.
Arkansas.
My tongue.
That's legal to say.
Uh,
You know it's illegal to not pronounce Arkansas correctly.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Well, we say Arkansans.
Yes, but I guess they don't want you to.
Arkansas. What are you playing? A song?
Arkansans.
No,
Nah,
man, it's a cello.
cello.
Wow.
Best movie ever.
Cathy, what's your answer?
Can't really. I don't know.
Hey, Don, what's your answer?
I was thinking about this. Well, I was thinking about this. I thought about life in California.
Really?
Yeah.
In a northern town.
Yeah, my what?
Said life in a northern town.
Sure.
Okay.
You know, like in California, I remember. I don't know what someone has done to me, but the creepiest thing I've done was I think whenever I was scared, I would uh, talk out loud, but like towards someone else who wasn't there. Like if it doesn't have to be like a real person. It had to be like I don't know, like a monster or something. Like, hey, what up, monster? I'm trying to be friendly with you, so that you don't eat me.
Trying to get all cuddly.
Trying to get all cuddly because that was when we were moving from our house down the street to my cousin's house, so that we can move to Arkansas. And I rode the Monday bus, but I'm not supposed to ride the Monday bus to our house. So I got there early, and no one was home.
You got there like 2 days early.
I got there like 20 minutes early.
That's
But yes, 2 days early.
2 days
So
early.
I was
Well, you said
there.
a Monday bus.
Yeah, it's a Monday bus.
I know you said a Monday bus. I figured there was only one bus per weekday, so you got there early, like 2 days.
No, like okay, well, fuck you,
I was just kidding you. I'm excited.
fuck
It's
you.
just a bus.
No, like the schedule over there was weird because Mondays everyone else gets out at the same time, but then the rest of the week, like kindergartners and first graders get out earlier.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
They should make it a generic time.
They should make you a generic dildo.
I
Oh, I know what the creepiest thing that's ever happened.
yes.
It was Friday. It was one Friday when I was looking in that book, and I like looked away for a minute. I looked back, and David was just staring creepily at the page, and then he goes,
Oh.
I was like,
Really? That was really
That's probably
creepy?
what that was really that was creepy because I forgot you were there.
Oh, wow.
I like looked away at the wall. I was like, "Where'd Cathy go?" I looked down at the book. I look up at you, and you're like, I'm like,
When was this?
It was at the books. It was at Hastings.
when you went around the corner in Hastings, and we had the book about sex.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you stepped around the corner, I was like, "Hey, where'd Cathy went over there?" And I looked back down at the book. And I hear, and I'm like, I looked up and it's David. He's just staring creepily at the book. I'm like, "We're done." I closed the book.
We're done.
I was trying to mess with you. I think it worked.
I was like, who is that?
So that was really the creepiest thing.
That's probably one of the creepiest things.
Well, I'm glad I creeped you out. It's not the other way around.
A lot of times, when I wake up at night, there's like a spider on me, and
Is it like in your nose?
no, like on my arm or on my
That's
chest or
awesome.
something. I'd like crush it. I'm like, oh, that was really because all of the spiders at my house are poisonous. So
I'm sorry.
I'm immune now
But you weren't
because
before.
I get bit like all the time. But for a while, they would like slow up a lot, and every time I got bit, I'd be it's not a good time.
It's not always a good time.
It's never a good time.
Yep.
Yep. So, do you
There's
have
a,
another question?
I do, but I want to say this first. And also, when I had my house before it burned down in Morrow,
Oh yeah,
there was this house, like a little shanty shack behind it
yeah.
that I have no idea why I was there. Maybe it was like Civil War time. I'm guessing because it was small and it was just all cement.
Yeah.
And I don't wait. Did they have cement back then?
Cement's ancient, yes.
Okay, and
Yes.
and and so whenever we got here, we went over there to go check it out because yeah, we're kids and we want to go explore. Anyways, we went in. Those all on the floor was like a bunch of children's toys, and we're
That
like, oh fuck,
that's
That's
really
really
creepy.
yeah. And then we heard noises. And we're like, oh, it's probably a raccoon. So we didn't leave. So and then
so we
like
didn't leave.
we didn't leave. We are like, oh, it's just a raccoon.
It's just
And
rabies.
it's just rabies. So then we looked at it some more.
The
And
raccoon?
there was like the metal frame of like a cot, and then like I think one of the side was out. One of the walls was taken out. So all you see was the rest of our land that we had. And it was
Huh.
like it was evening, so it was getting dark. I don't know. We're so smart. Let's go out to a weird shanty house behind our house in the almost at dusk.
Yep.
So.
Good idea.
Yep.
I
Best
have
idea
other,
ever.
I have
Yeah.
other creepy things. They mostly have to do with sleep because I don't really have trouble with sleep, but sleep always does weird things to me.
Yeah, it
Uh,
does.
for instance, when I was when I was living with when my mommy was living with this other dude, we were living there part of the time, and then the other times I'd be living with my dad. But I spent most of the time there, and I was there, and this is like right, it's probably like
Are you
right
okay?
after I got cancer and died. No, this was like this was probably maybe a couple weeks after we moved in there, and so I was still like really weirded out by the place and didn't want to go out around at night and stuff. But I still had a real problem with sleepwalking or like delusions because of sleep. And uh, I woke up and I was like looking over my clock and it was like playing it was playing the radio, but it was playing a bit of a song, and it was like one of those slow, sad songs, and I was like, that's really weird. I don't know why they're playing this in the middle of the night. And I was like, why is it even on? And so I hit snooze and hit off or whatever. And
Snooze to turn off the radio. That's kind of weird.
it's an alarm clock
There
radio.
was the alarm.
Oh, it just turned on the radio.
Yeah, it started playing the radio. I was like,
Oh.
that's really weird. And I was like, why would I have my clock on right now? And um I like turned over because my clock was on one side because I just had it laying on my mattress. I rolled over to the other side. I was like, and the door was open. I was looking out into the hallway, and then everything started to get really staticky, like uh, like
Slenderman.
no, kind of like I was like losing resolution on my eyes. Like everything was just getting really, really
Man, it's
like your
low
stupid
def.
profile picture. It was just getting like really, really grainy and hard to make out what anything was.
Yeah.
So it was just like a square of light, and I was like, well, this is obvious. This is obvious that I'm dreaming at this point, or fixing to go to sleep, or having a delusion to go to sleep, whatever. And so I'm looking out at like the little square of light. Everything kind of comes back into focus, and there's like just this shadow against the wall, and like stomping down the hallway. I was like, and then
How old were you?
8, probably,
Okay.
and like the generic heavy breathing and such. And yeah, I've got pretty realistic dreams in which feel pain and stuff. It's awesome. It's not awesome. It's terrible. I always get killed.
I still have yet to have a lucid dream. I want to.
Me too.
Oh, I've had lucid dreams.
Brachiosaurus Rex, Jesus.
Totally. This is what comes with it, bro. This is what comes with having a lucid dream, like 1 in every 100 dreams. So it was just that, and he was like stomping down the hallway. I was like, oh. And then I woke up. Kind of. I woke up, or I thought I woke up, and everything was still grainy, but I thought it was just because like I just opened my eyes and I was like rubbing my eyes, and it was the same thing, only the shadow had stopped at my doorway. I was like, and then I woke up again, and I was awake.
Inception.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was probably the most terrifying dream or delusion I've had.
Oh fuck.
Great. Yeah. Then there were just other times where I woke up in weird places because I used to sleepwalk all the time.
Yeah.
So I just wake up and I'm like, man, I'm really cold. I'd look around and I'd just be standing at a fence post like by the roadside.
What?
Yeah.
You
You
serious?
should really chain yourself to your bed.
That's a terrible idea. It was
Well,
most
you
of the
don't
time.
sleepwalk now, do you?
No, most of the time, not usually.
Not usually.
Occasionally, I wake up in a weird place. I'm like, I don't know how I got here.
Why I do running.
If I sleepwalk now, I think most of the time I'd just be like damaging things because normally I run into stuff, but if I was asleep, I just like hit everything. I'd like knock over the fridge and break a door,
The fridge.
something like that. Yeah. But yeah, I used to sleepwalk like, all the time, and have like if I wake up and I wasn't supposed to wake up that early or something, like I just entered a dream cycle or whatever. I'll have weird hallucinations while I'm awake, and that's bad time.
You're gonna have a dad time.
Yeah, it was a very bad time.
Oh.
So I can tell a story, or we can go do something else.
We have another question.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
I'll tell the story later.
Yeah. You're just full of stories, Dalton.
I'm always full of stuff.
Steven?
Like penis.
Oh, okay. To you, what's the funniest thing ever?
That video, the Armageddon, or not Armageddon.
Armageddon.
The other one, the gorilla, Red Faction gorilla. That.
Oh yeah.
That's literally the one.
Sound off. Sound off.
Crack it.
That's my name.
That's me. You're a spy.
I'm sorry. I had a brain stroke.
What's holding this building up? Oh,
Oh,
that thing.
nothing, apparently.
So funny.
Hey,
That
you
makes-
can't fight?
Hey, you can't fight back. Yeah.
You heathen?
heathen.
Fuck you, heathen.
You told me. Heathen. Coming,
was-
whether you are satisfied with the allocated time given to you to hide, or whether you feel that you require more time
To hide.
to hide or
Nice.
something like that. Has a nice ring to it.
What you think?
Yeah, Kraken is one of my favorite YouTubers.
He
Yeah,
is
it's-
now one of my favorites.
That's really funny. Also, the skit on SNL, Dear Teachers and Students.
Oh yeah.
The first
Jay
one-
Bro.
Yeah, the first one when he's talking about how there's an iguana in the punch bowl, and he's like, an iguana is not a problem date. And he's like, whoever has parked their limo in the garden with the license plate I'm sexy and I know it needs to remove their vehicle. Then he's like, they're teaching students. She keeps trying to take the microphones and he pulls out like two and she takes both and he pulls out another one. So good.
Nice.
Funniest
David?
thing to me is probably the song Beard Lust by Natalie Portman's Shaved Head.
Wow.
It's an amazing song. It goes, oh wait, no! Fuck! Look at my facial hair. Oh my hot damn, it's everywhere. Where'd you get that hair? I grew it. Why, how'd you keep it so clean? I shampoo it. Yeah!
Wow.
Indeed.
Sounds like quality.
Yeah, it is.
What about you, David? Oh, and also, when you're to Katniss, if you slow down her saying "I volunteer" by 25%, it sounds like Will Ferrell.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I'll link where I found it.
And would you say that? How about you?
How about you, David? What's the funniest thing ever to you?
All time.
I have to think about this one. Like, the funniest video, in my opinion, just for its stupidity, will be Octagonopus. All of the parts. Have you guys watched those videos?
Nope.
You should.
Maybe. What is it?
It's like, people doing random stuff, then this one guy, he looks like the, on Spider-Man 2, Dr. Doc Ock, or Dr. Ock, or
Yeah,
whatever
I've
his
seen
name.
some of those, I think.
Yeah.
From Spider?
I just think it's freaking hilarious.
Yes, from Spider-Man.
It's fun.
One of my favorite videos that I think is really funny is the random mandatory one.
Oh,
Jeff-
yeah.
Where Jeff has
Actually,
to take a drug test. Oh, it's so good.
yeah. But the funniest thing that happened to me in actual life,
Or Joel's brain voice.
yeah. But, yeah, in actual life would be the time when I went to the movies with Allison, and that stupid stereotypical nerd just said all those things from that I mentioned in a previous podcast. Forgot which one. But yeah,
It was number 2.
number 2.
No.
Number 1 or 2.
No, Cathy? No.
No, I think it was like number 4.
Was it?
I don't know.
I thought it was number 1 or 2 because Ryan told the story about the level 49 wizard in the card shop.
Oh, this is a different story.
I know. These stories were related.
But they're not on the same podcast.
They're not.
Okay, whatever.
I'll just go with nothing. I don't want to argument
Just,
here.
just listen to
Yeah.
all of them.
I don't care. I haven't listened to them.
Yeah,
I was
listen to all of them. Come on,
related.
please. You guys are awesome. If you're listening to us right now, I love you.
And
guys.
if you're not, then you suck.
Well, you're not. You don't suck. 'Cause
They're
you
never
listen to
gonna
this.
know, so absolutely they suck.
Yeah, that's true. Don't suck. Watch video.
Yes.
I laugh every day, so I can't really say the most funniest thing
I
in
don't,
real life.
I don't laugh very often. Like really hardcore.
You laugh for your dirty jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I laugh
does.
on dirty jokes just because of your reaction.
Get out.
Kathy's reaction is I hate you or get out.
You disgust me.
Yeah, it's great.
I love you though.
Yay.
Yay.
Aww.
I love love.
You can't see me, but I'm doing the finger in the hole motion.
Oh,
Also Scrubs. Scrubs is a very funny show.
Can you
Yeah.
hear it?
yes, I can.
Okay.
That sounds like you need some lubricant to make you come again. To help you come again.
Is that what the sound is?
I think the only thing that's really made me laugh like really hard was the second time I saw that Red Faction Gorilla
The second
thing.
time?
when we were on the bus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I was dying.
I'm gonna Ralph it.
Yeah.
Here's
Jobby.
This is just like Minecraft.
It was just like Minecraft. I watched it earlier, and Cody barely reacted.
I'm gonna kill Cody, but I gotta.
Oh, is that what you asked me?
I found I found everything except I couldn't remember how Kraken spelled his name.
Oh.
So
Oh, yeah.
'cause I knew he spelled it weird, but I couldn't remember how. I didn't remember anything, and I remembered like one quote, and then I remembered you saying Armageddon. And that was about it.
Armageddon.
And then I figured it out from there. I figured out that it was Red Faction Gorilla, and I figured out almost everything except I couldn't remember the guy's name, so I couldn't figure out what the video was.
Oh.
So,
But I like how he edits his videos to an extent to where it's not really awesomely edited, but it's not stupidly edited either.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite video of his is I think it's called Darwinism, and it's when they're playing natural selection too. Yeah, it's a funny. It's a funny.
what do you think the funniest you've ever done is?
Funniest thing I've ever done.
Or watched.
No, done.
Done. Well, I thought it was funny whenever I pantsed my friend, and I pantsed them with their I pulled down their shorts, but they had pants under it, so we planned it out. We're like, yeah, yeah. I also had a revelation during like the senior faculty ball game that I used to have a best friend named Ashley in 5th grade, and then she moved away. And that was very weird because I was just staring at the court for like 5 minutes trying to remember her name.
I do that a lot, so that's kind of normal. Because there's things that I just block from my memory for no reason.
I don't know where she is now. I think she went to Greenland and I lost.
And she was never seen.
And then she disappeared. I'll ask Ryan.
Really?
Okay.
Huh?
I said, okay, and David said, really? And then Cody said, I'm sure Ryan knows.
Yeah. Because Ryan knows all the Greenland girls. Because there's this girl, Miranda, that wants to probably bang him.
I knew a girl named Miranda, and she was a psychopath. Cody, you remember that girl? Pink hair? Yeah, pink hair.
Tell
Oh, wow.
Cody to come to the mic and speak with us.
Cody, come closer. We're going to tell them the story of Miranda. Huh?
How long has this been recording?
There is a story, Cody. You know there's a story. She's a
Cody,
psycho.
come here. What?
David, how long has this been recording?
It's been recording for 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, we can still go.
That seems like it was longer. Yeah. Shut up.
Cody,
You don't even...
come. Join us.
That was an awkward pause.
Okay, anyway. We went to a Camp War Eagle thing. And it was like when you're not in Camp War Eagle, they do fun stuff we call it ozone sometimes. Shut up, David. I don't know what you said to shut up.
Cody,
Anyway.
tell a story.
So, Cody will chime in. That's my phone. What? My phone was next to my cap. I'm laying down. How did this happen?
What?
Your cap?
No, next to my calf, like the bottom of my
His
leg.
calf.
And I was holding
calf.
it. I was holding it, and then it wasn't there, and I forgot about it. And then I was like, "What is this that I'm touching with my foot?" And I was like, "That's my phone." It's crazy.
Wow.
That's a cap to like a drink. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said too, but then I listened a little closer.
Okay, go on.
I got distracted by Girl in New York for a second.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, you need to post a picture, put the link down for Girl in New York.
You don't have to.
The fans want to know.
I might.
I mean, what fans?
Yeah, just send it to like just send it to simplypodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, you can. Anyway, so we go to the thing. Well, we used to. They kept changing the date, It was really dumb. Yeah, talking makes me hurt.
Slim.
Anyway, so we went to this thing, and she got to know Cody first. We got there, and we were gonna watch Tron and some other movie. I remember. I was talking to this one hot
That's
chick.
a long time ago.
Yeah, it was
a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. Anyway, we were gonna watch Tron. Out on the lawn. But first we were playing croquet for some reason. Like
Man,
that was our
you
combination
guys
of
are
events.
snow people. Get out of here.
Yeah, we're pretty cool. So we were playing croquet, and she was like standing around with Cody, and it was her and her brother, and she would like hit it once every like 4 turns, and then just leave it, and we'd be like, "It's your turn." And she's like, "I don't care," and then she talked to Cody some more. But she was attractive.
She had pink hair.
Pink
Thanks,
hair.
Cody. Yeah, she had pink hair. Is that all you remember, Cody?
It was cool. We called her Miranda Pink Hair.
I just called her pink hair because I had no idea her name was Miranda. And then she exchanged numbers with Cody, and then she was talking to Cody, and they were like, "La la la, lovey-dovey, whoa,
Whatever.
No,
Huh.
yeah,
Crap.
no, they were flirting up a storm.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were. I was talking to this other girl, who did not have pink hair.
And they weren't flirting.
Oh.
Oh no, you don't even know me.
They were just talking.
Shut up. You stupid. Anyway,
Cody
we
knows
were
what he's talking
talking.
about.
We were talking about Blade Runner. I remember we talked about Blade Runner, and she was like, "Have you seen that movie?" And I was like, "No, I think I've seen parts of it." And she was like, "Oh, well, you remind me of the old man from it or something." I was like, "Thanks." And yes, I remember that. That was important to me, apparently. Anyway, so that ends, and we don't really see Miranda the rest of the night. Really, after the movie starts, I just continue talking to the Blade Runner chick.
I think we were laying there watching the movie and here yelling at the TV screen.
Oh yeah,
across
I
the
remember.
lawn.
Yeah, I remember
That's
she was
awesome.
yelling. She was yelling at the screen for some reason. Oh my god, she's yelling, and then this other person was yelling at her, and she was yelling at them, and then they both just shut up for some reason. I don't know why.
What?
And then at the end, I think she gave Cody a hug or something.
A blowjob.
Why
Or me.
a
Yeah.
hug?
Or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why?
and maybe gave me a hug. I don't remember
Why?
why.
Yeah.
Because she's great. Anyway, so
Great.
later, Cody
You're cool.
was. I meant because she hugged me, but you can take that however you want, Cody. Anyway, so later, Cody was like, "I don't want to talk to this girl anymore." And I was like,
Make it
Oh.
stop.
"Oh, you should give me her number." And we were camping. I was like, "Oh, you should give me her number," and he did. And I was texting her, and she was like, "Oh, I remember you." And she like said some really weird details. She was like, "You were the one with the blue pants," and I was like, "Yeah, they were jeans." And she's like, "And you had green shoes." Laces were green, and she's like, "Yeah, they were." I was like, "You're weird." And then she was like, "Call me." Like this is like 3 messages in, and she was like, "Call me," and I was like, "Okay." And I called her, and then she was like, "Hey, you should talk dirty to me." I was like, "What?"
Wow.
It's amazing.
This is when we were camping, and Cody was like getting dressed, and she called me. I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Hey, you should talk dirty to me. I want to get down and I want to suck your cock." And I was like, "Wow, okay." I was
Thanks.
like, I didn't really know how to respond. This was a long time ago. I was like, thanks.
How do I erection?
I was, I was like, and she was like, yeah. How about I come over and I'll just get down and dirty with you. And she was like going into mostly the usual stuff.
Are you sure she can
And,
take a dragon?
and then she'd throw in something random like, biting me. I was like, what?
What?
Like in the middle of it, and I was just like saying thanks and okay and stuff like that because
Okay,
I
thanks.
was like, I don't know. I
It's
was
ball
like,
everywhere.
13.
No, you were not. That would make me like 10. So I didn't know.
I think you would be
So
11, sir.
14. I
Like-
wasn't. I wasn't going to Ozone when I was 15, so I had to be around 14.
Okay, you'd be 12. Okay, what?
No, anyway. So I was like, I don't know what is girls. What is girls?
Wow, I should give you nuts, but no. Just
Anyway.
no.
I was like, what is stuff? And I was like,
What is love?
I have no idea how to respond to this.
Baby, don't hurt me.
I don't know. And yeah. And then she was like getting really weird. And then this bitch named Kiwi was talking to me.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, she was talking to me at the same time. And then she she is the woman that made me the angriest. Yeah. So I was just like, she's crazy. And I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not gonna ever meet her. It's fine. And obviously I had a great streak.
Yeah, you
Obviously.
Yeah. Then she stopped talking to me for like 3 days, and we weren't. I was like, I'm not gonna go out with you. I'm not really interested in you and all that. And then her sister started texting me, but I didn't know it was her sister. It was just we had a lot in common, and she was hot. Unlike Keely, who really wasn't. No, she was a people. But yeah, then her sister stopped texting me. I was like, oh, that's sad. I thought there was actually something to do. I thought you lost me. And then Keely texted me, and she's like, dumb bitch. That was me the whole time. And I was like, no, it wasn't, first of all. Second of all, I hate you. And she was like, I can't believe you would cheat on me with my sister. I was like, I'm not going out with you. And then she got, quote unquote, her brother who texted me and threatened me. And I was like, I don't care. Come fight me. And he didn't come fight me. And Keely ruined my life.
Eat my shorts.
She ruined my summer
I'm sorry.
really bad. Made me really, really angry. And that gave cause for my paranoia.
And that was not the... No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, that's really messed up.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
How did we
sorry.
get here?
I apologize for your past. Maybe your future will bring some light.
No,
No? Okay.
don't feed me false hope.
But,
I prefer to wallow in self-pity.
okay. Fine.
How did we get here?
Get where? I don't know.
Just wallowing in
Said
self-pity.
Miranda.
Good. New question.
Oh.
You said
New question.
Well, the funniest thing I've ever done, getting back to this, funniest thing I've ever done that I really like is whenever I say a joke and everyone laughs about it. Yep. And my witty titles on my English essays. Inclement weather? More like intimate weather. Oh.
when I tell jokes, people just look at me like I'm dumb. I'm like, I feel bad about myself now.
Sometimes, oh my gosh, okay. There's this one time where I put sarcasm to its best, where I think they thought I was dumb. So,
That's
that-
like every time my sarcasm. Yep.
So they were like, yeah, come on, dinosaurs existed. What are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, don't you know where dino nuggets come from?
Yeah, I try to
Wow.
do jokes like that too. People just think I'm stupid.
Yep.
I get really sad.
You
And
have no humor in it.
I try to kill myself after.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I
I'll
live for.
like people be like, oh, I went to the store. I was like, oh, I thought you said you were a whore. They're like, you're stupid. I didn't say that at all. I was like,
You're
"What the-
stupid. I have a podcast.
that's why I said I thought. Or they'll be like, I can't think of a phrase that includes a homophone. They'll be
I went to go get a phone.
Really?
great.
I'm gonna go get boned.
No, like a word that is the same as sounds the same as another word, but obviously isn't that word.
Simile.
That not even
What?
close. No,
What are you saying?
that's the opposite of a simile. You stupid. It's a homophone. They sound the same, but they're not. They don't mean the same thing.
Onomatopoeia.
I can't think of something that makes sense. But they'll be like,
I am a
oh,
pentameter.
this is a really dumb example. I'm going to go see my boyfriend, and I'll be like, you gonna catch a fish? And they'll be like,
What?
I meant like with my eyes, and I'm like, really? They're like, why are you so dumb? I can't believe I ever talked to you. I'm like, wow.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh, good job.
That was a really stupid example, and I would never do that.
I got it. I got it.
0 out of 10. Never do it again.
Yes, absolutely. But similar examples like that.
I think it was funny.
This is the
Shut
funniest
up,
thing,
David.
David. This is the funniest thing ever for David.
David
so
forgets
stupid.
everything after like an hour, so
It's so stupid. It's so funny.
you're dumb person. You are
Also,
a
I think the funniest things I do are when teachers
Right,
appreciate it.
I'm crying.
Yeah, I made a joke and Miss Simmons just started laughing the other day. Like, I didn't even know she was in the room, and she was like, she was like dying in the back. I was like,
Good job, Dustin. Good job.
I remember what it was. It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke. It was in Sunny's yearbook. I wrote, you have the most beautiful eyes, my luscious one, or something like that. I like wrote him a love letter in it. I signed it, and Sunny was like, Miss Eichenberg, look what you wrote in my book. I don't know what to make of this. And she started like laughing really hard, and she was like, "Can I show this to Miss Simmons?" And Miss Simmons read it, and she was like, "What's wrong with you?" she just started laughing, and then Miss Eichenberg saw what I wrote in James's, and it was also super gay. It was like your eyes
That's a
sparkle,
shocker.
like your eyes
So
sparkle
every
like,
teacher thinks you're gay.
like an enchanted pool in the twilight. That's what I said.
You're so smooth.
Yeah, I am.
Man, I wish I could be you one day.
I pick up dicks, but not chicks.
Yeah, you do.
Ah.
But yeah, I want to kill myself because I laughed at that for so long.
You're a shame.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am. But
Shame.
Sham.
I don't know why I thought it
Wow.
was so funny.
I hate when I make a perfectly good joke, like in Miss Bush's or Miss Little's class,
Or Browns.
and then like you and Cathy laugh, and then the teacher just looks at me. I'm like, really? You laughed at my dumb joke, but you won't laugh at this one?
Because they're probably like, is this appropriate for me to laugh at, or?
They're probably like, I hate that kid. Why does he exist?
Yes, that's exactly what they're thinking.
Because you get bullied all the time by them.
Miss Val looks like I am literally like the worst thing on earth, like the Black Plague mixed with mucus. Like just absolute disgust.
Nice imagery.
Yeah.
Every time she sees me, she just looks at me like that. I'm like, Why are you doing things?
That actually
It,
looks nasty. Black.
it's spilled everywhere.
Yeah, I don't understand why people either are revolted by me or hate me or are amazingly like threatened by me.
To be honest,
I
I don't
don't
understand that either.
I don't understand any of this.
I mean, think you're a good guy.
Thanks, David.
You're welcome.
And Cathy does nothing.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking whether he's
I'm
a good guy
thinking
or not?
of why I haven't talked to you sooner.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
I was probably. I was
David,
probably. Go on.
you've talked to me since you've been here.
Me?
Yes,
I mean, like I knew you. I just never talked to you like this much.
Yeah,
I know.
that's the same thing here. I didn't talk to you as much.
We've we've been away from each other for so long, and we're the
Trying to
same.
hold back these feelings for so long.
Let's get it on.
I think I was intimidated. I was intimidated by your intelligence.
Nah,
I was intimidated by your height.
I'm a dummy. Let's start.
I was intimidated that you would say something to me that I said, but it would you would backfire something that I said to you. I think.
I would probably do that.
Yeah.
And you would have been
But
sad, and you would have walked away sad,
Yep.
wouldn't you, Ken?
I'm like I'm a failure.
Kathy, if you walked away sad, I'd be really sad. I'd be, oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. I don't even know you. I'm sorry.
It's like
Oh,
Kathy,
yes.
how were we apart for so long?
I don't know.
You're the same person. You must be nice.
Just different races and genders.
Yes, and genders. Yes, that's the race thing is important. You know, not
That's the
gender
most
thing.
important thing.
Yeah, not the gender thing at all.
yeah.
Sorry you had to be here, David. It gets awkward. Yeah,
You're like it's like a tricycle now.
yeah, it is. Or a dick.
3-headed dick.
Yes. Well, I was thinking two of us could be the balls, and then one could be.
Oh.
But you know,
James and Ryan could be the balls.
oh, good. And then we'll build up the shaft.
Yeah.
It's morphin' time.
Go Power Rangers.
Think of us all like morphing and then connecting into a giant.
That'd be.
So funny. Like, Kathy, I can imagine you like jumping dramatically in the air and like switching your watch. You know, because it's generally a watch. You go, it's morphin' time. Then you'll just turn into
It
a
just
section
goes
of
beep, 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 beep.
You'll just turn into a section of shaft.
What's that noise? Oh,
What's that noise? Boner. It's like that picture you showed me earlier. The one with the awesome in the dick.
oh yes.
He just like
Indeed.
raises his eyebrow, and then it says awesome, and there's a huge boner with it.
Yep.
And he like flies off.
I don't know where did I? Is it that one? Nope, that's not it.
I will find it for you, Kathy.
Was it 9? Was it on our? It was on.
Yes, I found it. It's your first link that isn't a YouTube video in our conversation earlier with Wesley.
Okay, yeah, it is. We'll link it for
I
David.
apply my battle theory. Mine's are relatively blown.
Here you go,
Take
David.
a seat, Steve. Oh, I see that you
Oh,
brought
I
your
see you
own.
brought your own. What's with your voice? I can't freaking tell. You sound like Waldy having sex with a speaking staff. I'll school you anywhere. MIT to Oxford. All your friends be like, that was Harvard. I'm as dope as 2 rappers. You better be scared, because that means Albert E equals MC squared.
You're gonna fly this boat to the moon somehow, like Kevin
What
Garnett.
the hell?
Anything is possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be on a boat.
Did he just knock some teeth out and give himself a black eye with
It's
his
a big
own?
blue watery road.
Poseidon,
Look at me.
I'm a feminine Eminem, a Slim Shady
Never
lady.
see
Nice with
the
the texted
day
hate. 90s
when
ladies,
I
constantly
broke
folding up a threat,
down
and I'm
my
arrested for
way.
doing 80. Like Hamlet, all about words, words, words. Got a hole in the third.
So,
I'm a gay sea otter.
What it is, what it
I
does, what
blow
it
other
is, what it
dudes out of
isn't.
the water.
Thinking with a better way to get out of bed instead of getting on the internet, checking the new hit me.
I'm
Thrift
the
shop, pimp
man
strut.
up and
I got a
driving,
little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious.
driving muffin, cold and
Somewhere
fog.
between Rocky and Cosby, sort of getting, don't
Copy,
copy.
like a bag,
Yep,
like a
bad,
bag.
moonwalking.
I hate another rapper with the colors of
This
khaki.
here is our
Rapid
party.
rock like
My
sports
posse's been on
electricity.
Broadway. Yeah, we
Be
did
back
our
in
way.
1000 BCE. That's me.
Trust me, my
mhm.
INDPENDT. Shit, hustler.
Oh, I can't be stopped. Flow so sick that it should be mopped up. Jake's got a Dixie cup.
This
We're
has
gonna
been a podcast.
Yes. This is a good wrap up.
I
Alright.
didn't put I didn't put my I didn't say my story, but I don't remember what it is now. Oh, I do. I do.
Okay. Is
It's
that
about
This is
before we
the
wrap up?
end.
yeah, it's pretty quick. Um, so last year, I don't remember when. I'm pretty sure I told Dave about this, but I woke up and I had only gotten like 45 minutes of sleep or something, and I woke up and I looked at the ceiling and it looked like the wood was like melting in droplets. I was like, well, this is gonna be an interesting morning. And I like stepped to the edge of my stairs and I looked down, and instead of where we have a little wood stove on like a brick pallet, it was just a fire, like a like it was a fire made of bones and wood, because that makes sense. And my dad was in a trench coat with a top hat, like stirring up the flames. And he like turned towards me, and it was really creepy. And it was really creepy, especially because he was also standing at the counter, and that's where he actually was. But I saw him in the other place too. I was like, this is not good. I almost fell down the stairs. Then I was like walking into the bathroom, and I look at the mirror. And I'm like, I didn't see myself, which was awesome. And then I looked at the wall and I saw like a painting of a butterfly, and it like flapped its wings. But as it flapped its wings, like instead of the powdery stuff that came off, it was like liquid, like the colored liquid, like it was melting itself away as it flapped,
Oh,
and it like
well.
melted itself and splattered itself against the walls. It was really colorful and pretty, but it was
What were
bad.
you smoking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And then it like melted down the wall. Then I got in the shower. I thought I saw another, like a reflection of myself in front of me. It was like 3 dimensional. So basically a clone. I got in the shower and I realized I still had socks on after I turned the water on, and I was like looking down at like the swirling water going down the drain, and I was thinking that I saw tiny little like sea creatures in it, and then I was fine. But it was really, really weird and creepy.
Yeah, you thought
Nice
wrong.
imagination.
You never told me this.
No, I told you this.
You may not have went into complete detail like you have this time.
Yeah. Also, when my dad turned towards me, like half his face was a skull, and it was like rotted. It was awesome.
Wow. So
No.
it's like a zombie pigman.
Yeah, it was really, really creepy. And then, yeah, it was really bad. Also, I felt like I was on fire half the time. Then
That girl is on fire.
then I felt like I was melting. For some reason, I was melting.
Wow.
Nice imagination.
Yeah. You
Scumbag
got
brain.
no idea.
What you messing with here, boy?
I got
Anyway.
12-inch rims on my chair. That's how I roll, y'all.
Anyway, yeah, I'm really creative but that goes into my dream state, and that's bad.
You should really stop.
Dreaming or sleeping?
Both.
Dreaming.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if you use Alpha Brain, maybe you can control it to where you don't have those dreams, but dreams that
If
you
I use
want.
Alpha Brain, it's gonna be.
You're gonna be an evil genius and take over the world.
It's gonna be lucid dreams while I'm awake.
Yes, daydreaming. No,
Yeah.
you're gonna make all your dreams come into reality.
I'm a daydream believer and homecoming.
Have you guys watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will be a
Brainstorm.
daydreamer.
Brainstorm.
That movie was dumb.
It was really. I thought it was nice.
It was an interesting concept, but it was dumb.
It was interesting. I didn't really like it, but it was interesting.
I feel that way about a lot of things. Like songs, I'm like, I'm glad this was tried. I don't like it, but I'm glad that somebody mixed these two genres or used this instrument or used these certain sound bites.
Get out of that refrigerator right now! Whoa!
I actually really like that video.
Thank you for listening to Simply Podcast Episode 8.
I'm gonna breathe fire on your face.
This was recorded on May.
You don't have to say the date. Okay. You can follow us. Oh, and subscribe to us. Mm-hmm. You can follow us on our Twitter at Simply Podcasts. Send emails at us. Question life. simplypodcast@gmail.com.
Question life.
And always, now, we're always going to tag James's Twitter because it's ridiculous. I'm a beast YOLO.
Question your sexuality as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why not?
We do that all the time, except Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan's boring.
I don't have to question it. I know it.
Yeah, you know you want me.
I know I want everything.
He wants to slay my dragon.
Did you ever?
Don't worry, it will be slain one day.
Did you ever get on a ride and wanna get off? Did you ever push away the one you should have held close? Did you ever let go?
I
Did you
want
ever
candy.
not know?
Bow, 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 bow,
Don,
bow,
you just
bow.
ruined it.
Stop,
You
that's
just ruined
who
it.
I am.
I like my candy when it's
all
wrapped
I've
in a
got,
sweater.
that is my plan.
Bow, bow, bow.
Will I find what I lost? You know you can. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it.
All of this together.
Thanks for